Pratik ji, it's great to have you here today. We are going to discuss more about the topic on goal setting and maintaining a fixed timeline to achieve our goals and dreams. And also, knowing you are a part of BNI, it is a great pleasure to have you here. So, a brief introduction about yourself, please.
Thank you, Rashmiji. It has been great pleasure for me as well to be here, and thank you for inviting me. So myself, Pratik Jain. So I am having three businesses. Firstly, my primary business is of retail outlet of Bharat Petroleum since 1952. So we are into fuel business, giving petrol, diesel, lubricant, and other services to our customers. So it has been 72 years now running this business. Then I am having a travel agency in which I am doing ticketing, package tours, hotel booking. And then recently I have started this Pratik Jain Motivation. So it is about speaking, coaching, and training. Uh, Coaching and training specifically for organizations, entrepreneurs, teams. And also I'm a cyclist and a social worker here.
Right. That's amazing. And could you tell us a little about John Maxwell certification and how that team recommended you about BNI? How did that happen?
I joined in 2023. I read his book, 15 Laws of Growth, and that led me to this, knowing this organization. So they are training the coaches and the people who are interested in speaking, coaching, and training business globally. So in many countries, they have their coaches, and every year, twice, they are having an IMC, International Maxwell Conference, where they do this certification. So we are taught a in-depth study of leadership and personal development, personal growth courses. So there is a lot of in-depth learning about communication, speaking skills, coaching skills, and training skills. And also they encourage that how you should expand your reach. So BNI was one of the recommendations from that academy. And there was one video of Mr. Ivan also there, and in which he was telling about BNI. So we got the insights from John Maxwell Academy to join BNI. And then I took the decision and I joined BNI
Oh, so that was 1 year ago.
1 year ago. Yes, 1 year ago.
Oh, that's amazing. Nice to know. Nice to know that. It's just been 2.5 months for me, but it's been a great experience. I'm learning a lot.
BNI I joined last month only.
Right.
But I started knowing about BNI since then, more in depth. Though I attended one BNI meeting in 2018
Right.
in person. So, but those days online chapters were not there.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
So, being far from the city was a challenge to travel every week. Then online chapter is really a blessing. So you can join from any place.
True, absolutely. In this world where everybody is now at a place where they want to go fast and execute things faster, this works.
Yes.
Technology
Yes.
used well has its own blessings and benefits.
Yes. Very true. Very
True.
true. Mhm.
Right. Going to our next question.
Yes.
What are the drawbacks Indian business owners faced in last 4 years since lockdown?
Yeah, definitely there were many drawbacks since 4 years, and in multiple sectors of the economy, there were many things which led to great troubles. Mainly, few of them are, first of all, supply chain disruptions were there because of the lockdown. This uh, strict, domestic and international supply chain was disrupted, causing shortage of raw materials, delayed of shipments, and inventory management. And many businesses face price hikes and delays in receiving goods. So this was one of the major setback. Then secondly, there were labor shortages because of million of migrant workers. They returned to their hometowns.
Hmm.
So lead to a severe labor shortage. and particularly in the industries like construction, manufacturing, and agriculture. And also there was shortage of skilled workforce, especially in sectors like manufacturing and IT. So these sectors were struggling to have manpower, skilled labor, because they never came back after returning.
Hmm.
And thirdly, there was a cash crunch and financial strain, especially in small and medium size enterprises. They were hit hard by reducing cash flow. Sales were dropped drastically, and the fixed expenses like rent, loan prepayment, salaries, they were leading to liquidity crisis. And then there is a shift in consumer behavior, uh, because lot of uncertainty was there. So job losses were there, health concerns were there. So consumer start spending less. And also a major change which I am seeing, that is they have shifted to the online shopping. The
Hmm.
digital transition is there.
Okay.
And this leads to severe sales loss of traditional businessmen, because the customers have migrated to online.
Hmm.
And then there is increased operational cost, because we have to invest heavily in sanitization, employee health checkups, and
Okay.
other safety protocols. So there is it lead to increased operational cost. And then lastly, I would say a great mental and emotional strain was there. And because of these challenges, uncertainties, loss of jobs, loss of sales, and disrupting of supplies, cash flows. So it altogether led to a very stressful environment for the business
Absolutely.
owners.
Absolutely.
Very
There was too
stressful.
much panic unnecessarily. I mean,
Yes.
if you would have really chosen more about health now, at least now that point is there, like health and well-being and lots of skill development, behavioral etiquette development, this is going to
Yes.
become important because we saw quite a lot that happened in a short time, right?
Yes.
So we need
Yes.
a massive change now. It's a calling for big
Yes.
changes in India, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So going to our next question. Um, the focus on importance of setting date and time when it comes to goal setting, pre-planning of all the meetings and events. How do you see it is beneficial and why we need to focus more on that when it comes to Indian style of doing businesses? Why now business owners and even people who are in job need to take their goal setting very seriously? Could we go there?
Yes, it's very important. And I always believe in organized planning. When you have an organized planning, it will ensure your productivity, your
True.
efficiency, and success, both personally and professionally. So, because planning is very important, very essential. First of all, it gives you productivity. You will having a set of priorities when there is specific date, there is specific time. Then it helps you to prioritize your task and allocate your resources effectively. And also, pre-planning ensures the best use of your time. You will be knowing what things to be done when, and it will give you good time management principles if you follow it. And secondly, it will increase your accountability. When you will involve your team, you will give them specific deadlines, times. Then it will be an accountability factor will be there in your team, and they will be committed to the work. So it gives you a very accountable environment. Then thirdly, it will reduce your stress and uncertainty, because when you are planning something, so definitely it is a very organized thing, and this last minute of rushing and last minute of here and there will not be there. So it will not create
Hasn't
any
it
stress.
happened? Like, hasn't it happened that somehow this lockdown, the energy flux, so much juggling happened in between that we also realized pre-planning, like planning well in advance ahead of time, becomes so much necessary. And I think
Yes.
in India we need to become very structured in that way because at the if there are bigger organizations, obviously they focus on pre-planning, but if it is an individual, then a lot of the times, lot of 11th hour juggling happens, postponing happens, last minute meetings that are planned get cancelled. So that's how each and everybody's time is not respected well enough. This is what I've seen in last few years now. So at least last 2 to 3 years, that how we are not quite serious in India when it comes to respecting each other's time and all that planning that was done for that.
Very
It's
true it
been
is. Very,
too
very true.
random, be it even just friends meet up. I think that etiquette has to come everywhere. If even if it is friends
Yes.
meet up, even if it is planning for something social, even if it is business, I think that then it can maintain that um, plain, that
Yes.
smooth functioning of our daily life. What do you say?
I would say there are two words, discipline and commitment. If
Ji.
you follow these, definitely this issue will not be there. So in here we have a very casual approach. We
Yeah.
don't respect time. No, it is okay. Let it be half an hour late, 1 hour late, 2 hour late. So this casual approach is really a very, I think, destructive habit, which kills lot of efficiency, time, and productivity.
True.
So that is why this pre-planning is very important, and to follow it. I will coming to the goals, how you will set the goals and how what are the things which you should take care of that.
Sure.
So, but primarily it is all about discipline. It's all about commitment. It is all about how you respect time.
True. So, how can this casual approach towards life itself we can take it out? Because if we are taking our life seriously and show more of that care for the energy and life that we have, the more I feel we are rewarded. If we are casual, I think things are not picking up the way they have to, at the speed that they have to.
What I say is the greatest gap in the world is knowing and doing. This is the greatest gap. Many of us know what to do. Many of us have good learnings, are aware of things, but we don't do it. There is a bridge, there is a gap between
Very
knowing
true.
and doing.
Very
And
true.
that gap can be fulfilled through self-discipline. That is a bridge which,
Right.
knowing and doing. So I guess if, to know things is very easy, but to do things, to make them in momentum, in action, that matters.
That means theory is there, but when it comes to practical, it is taking a lot of. I think somewhere our energy and time is getting consumed too much.
Definitely,
Uh,
definitely, definitely.
how can we bridge and bring that good balance is what we have to see.
Yes. And it will be self-discipline. You should be very intentional about it. It's all about intentionality.
Super focused, yes.
Intentionally, you have to. Yes, yes,
True, true. Absolutely, absolutely. Going to our next question.
yes.
Uh, what are the best strategies to begin setting goals ahead of time you would suggest and completing it as desired, especially for business owners in India?
This is a very interesting question, and I'd say it a smart goal, a smart principle. SMART. I will explain it alphabetically. First come S. S means specific. The goals should be specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? Who will be involving? Who will be responsible for these goals? Who will be your team members? Who will be accountable for this? Is very important, and you should communicate it why this goal is important. So this come under S. It should be specific, very specific. who will be taking care, why it is important, what exactly you want to achieve. It should be very specific. Then comes M, it should be measurable. How you will track your progress. You should be very clear about it. There should be a tracking progress mechanism, depends on the time, and you should always take a follow-up. Tracking progress is very important. Secondly, you should have key performance indicators, KPIs, very clearly defined. Everybody should know what their KPIs are, how you will evaluate your progress, how you will evaluate your performance. It's very important. And then how you will know when goal is accomplished. You should be very clear about it. So it should be measurable. Then comes A, achievable. So the goals which we set is it should be realistic goals, it should be achievable goals, and what steps and actions you will take to reach the goal. As we were discussing about knowing and doing. So this is a very important factor. And it is very beautifully said that goals are set on pen, but goals are achieved through legs.
By
So it's all
doing.
about action. Yes, it's all about action. It's very easy to write, no? To set goals is very easy, but it will achieve only through action. That is the only way. You have to move things. You will be having to your team members to be accountable and make them a momentum flow should be there. Momentum should be there. Without action, you cannot achieve anything. So that doing and knowing and doing, this gap should be not, that gap should not be there, what I will say.
Absolutely.
Then comes,
Yeah.
yeah, then comes R, it should be relevant, means it should be aligned with your business objective. It should contribute to your long-term success. And then lastly, T, it should be time bound. When you will start working, what is the target of completion, or is there any specific date or time you have mentioned, and what are the checkpoints on the way. So this is a very, I guess, influencing and very effective strategy, SMART.
Right. And I think about time bound, could you emphasize more on that? Because I think we are setting goals, we are having dreams and visions, but the time bound thing is not happening. And we tend to delay or achieve it at a very later point of time, which could have been very much possible sooner.
Yes.
Please.
So that is why organized planning will come into this picture. And it's all about commitment again. When there is any task, on daily basis, suppose there are some tasks, you should be having a accountability team. The team members who are going to execute that plan, you should be very choosy. You should be very, choose those members with the intent that are they capable of doing. And secondly, time, because when you will be reviewing the progress, when you will be taking the follow-ups, it's very important. Sometimes we give the task and we don't take follow-ups. And when you also get forget, you also it is skipped through your mind, and then when you will inquire, the work is still pending. So follow-up is very important, and tracking of the progress is very important, and commitment should be there. Without commitment, without discipline, without accountability, without tracking of progress, it's very difficult to get deliverables. And when you achieve goals, it creates energy, it creates enthusiasm, it boosts up your self-confidence.
Yeah, the
That
true
the
high is in
company,
achieving goals.
yes, 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 exactly.
Hmm.
So definitely time is very important. And as you very rightly said, that sometimes we realize that it must have done earlier also, and we would have done it. If intentionally we would have planned, then definitely that task, that goal must have achieved. So it's all about energy you put in. It's all about efforts you put in. It's all about again intentionality, I would say.
Right.
And once you are intentional, once you are, determined and consistent, definitely it will happen. It will happen.
Right.
You
Got.
know, uh, if you take an X and you want to cut a big tree. I will explain it like that. There is a big tree you want to cut, and you take a axe and you strike it 5 times. Second day, 5 times.
Mhm.
Third day, 5 times. Slowly, slowly, definitely that big tree will cut down. So similar happen with our goals. You decide what actions you need to take. Decide what actionables you are going to work to achieve those goals. And daily basis, consistently, when you will be working towards this, someday like that tree, that goal will be achieved. Just like that.
Right. The continuity and consistency. The
Yes.
continuity
Yes.
of actions is what you meant.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing. Yes.
Yes.
I'll take that very seriously going forward because that continuity is what we really want uh, for all of
Yes.
us, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
It's
So,
about all about consistency.
mhm,
It's all about consistency. And
true.
consistency compounds, I will say. It compounds. It will give you
Absolutely.
compound effect.
Absolutely.
On daily basis, when certain discipline is followed, certain tasks are being performed, definitely it will be very effective. Very effective.
True. Absolutely. And I think a little bit when I see how things are changing and different styles of industries are coming, when you said knowing and doing and we need the balance, I think that is where when it comes to being a spiritual entrepreneur and your idea when it comes to practicality, so this knowing and doing and then the discipline part is what we need. I think if people are drifting too much towards spiritual practices and there is a little bit of stagnation and a little bit of slowdown that has come. But now if it goes on for too much, then I saw how actually makes you very very docile. Then that is when I realized, okay, what is the importance of doing and what is the importance of discipline and that dynamic part of movement.
Yes.
So we
Yes.
need that
Yes.
best of both things,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So going to our fifth point, um, not so much like a question, but wanted to know recommendations that you have on goal setting courses. And does your academy offer goal setting courses as well, like a good organized planning course for
Yes. Yes.
individuals to business owners to the larger organizations?
I can say that, I always encourage for a good big picture. And big picture is all about growth. Goals will be achieved when you have a growth mindset. And that's what we are here for. We are here for give you personal and professional growth picture. We help you in growing yourself. And because the success of any organization, which I believe is all about you, it's all about the leader who is running the organization. And when he is passionate about growth, so it starts from with himself. First I should be passionate about my growth, my vision, my working, and then definitely it will reflect in my organization. Because what I believe is your organization is a reflection of you. It's
Truly.
it's how you work, how you think,
Absolutely.
how you plan.
Yeah.
It's all about that. So what
Absolutely.
I'm here is for my academy is for giving you personal growth insights. We are having 12-week courses and workshops and seminars on that. We
Mm-hmm.
encourage for personal growth and leadership development
Okay.
because these two things
And
which I always wonder is very important for any success of any organization.
right. And do you have just specific short-term and long-term courses only on the effective planning and goal setting plus achievement?
Yes. Yes, yes, we are having that
Oh,
courses. So it
brilliant.
depends on the organization and individual. So we always do a discovery meeting before the course because we customize it as per your needs and requirements.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so we have definitely specific courses for SMART goals and this. organizing, planning.
Okay.
And I need to be discovering first what your needs are, where you are struggling, what are the obstacles you are facing, what are the challenges you are facing, what are the distractions which are stopping you to achieve those goals. And we will be working on those obstacles and challenges and help you to achieve those goals.
Absolutely. So I will be adding the description of the details of your academy so that people can reach out to you, especially when they want specific course on only goal setting and achieving them in the given date and final time.
Yes,
So like
yes.
crunching the time gap, which can be done, very much possible, right? So I wish more people reach out to you only when it comes to getting the course on goal setting, and wishing you a great day ahead. Thank you so much, Pratik.
Thank you. Thank you, Rashmiji. Thank you so much.